What up everybody, it's your girl July from Kickback, Couture, and today I'm gonna get into Complex. Now I can hear. So, Complex, it delivers a dark texture. So I've used it in a beat as an example. The beat's not complete just yet, but I wanted to demonstrate what kind of feel you could bring to your beats if you decided to add Complex to your collection. So this is one of the sounds I added. I didn't change anything about it. This is what Complex looks like if you haven't seen it. And the catch is that it's a modular synth, and instead of routing via these windows, you can route via these cables, and they're on the front. Now, there are still cables in the back, but the vast majority of the cabling is in the front, and that's what a modular synth is. And reason at heart is usually at the back. So this is definitely a standout rack extension, and it's a great addition if you love cables and synths in general. This is the next sound I added, stereo clanker. The first one was wall of breath. And then I added this watery clap. And it's just more of a percussion type of sound in this case. Now, when I was messing with the synth, just in terms of building my own sounds and playing with it when I first, realized that it released, I kind of ran into a few, I got stuck a few times, but ultimately I figured it out, and it's just because every modular synth isn't built the same way. At first, I remember the first modular synth I had my eyes on was Bazil, made by Yuhi, I believe that's how you say it, Bazil. But I didn't end up getting it. I'm not sure what happened. Probably got sidetracked with something else dropping. And I know that I had the demo of some form from Computer magazine or something like that. And now I get to actually get my hands on this. I want to say one thing that I ran into. I was trying to make a snare, and I couldn't for the life of me figure out how to get, let's say, this right here, oscillator 1, and the noise. I had that problem at first. I couldn't figure out, okay, and then I'm like, okay, well, there's an envelope here. So let's connect this. And then I got through that problem. So go ahead and pause that. So you just have to really experiment with it. It's gonna challenge you. It's gonna make you think critically if you love sound design, and this is just gonna mess your brain up entirely, and I love it for that. So the next problem was, okay, how do I get both of them to the filter if I can only get, this one input? And I'm like, okay, I'm looking around, staring at it, and then I find it. I'm like, well, I can't get both of them here, so, obviously you can only connect one there. So let's go ahead and go into this mix. White noise. And at first I couldn't even find the white noise. I'm like, okay, so we have red, blue, resonant band, static, binary, buffer, but we don't have white. I'm looking around, I'm like, oh, there it is. So it's definitely, it took some tinkering and figuring out. So as of now, we don't hear sound. We're gonna go back to this output. White noise. And I was making a snare. Like I said before, I'm not gonna finish at this point going over the beat, but these are some of the problems I ran into, and I just want to go over that. Is going to take some problem solving if you do not know much about modular synthesis. So back to the beat. Let's go ahead and take it off solo. Complex. And Complex is at the forefront of the melodies you're hearing right now, aside from this piano. So it'll give your beats a dark texture. Feel free to go through the presets on your own. 30-day trial, of course. And definitely get into making some sounds with it as well. This is a complete different switch up, and it has nothing to do with Complex, just for variety. So I think it's called Maya. I think that's how you pronounce it, Hydronexius, and one of my sounds from my Europa preset bank, Galaxia. So, in summation, that is how I use Complex to craft this beat, to begin to craft this beat. Like I said, it's not done. It needs some reworking, some mixing, etc. Gonna definitely continue to build my own sounds in Complex. As I said, I'm still dissecting it. And if you're interested and you all need help dissecting it, once I figure it out, I'll definitely put out more tutorials on it. So let me know in the comment section if you would like more on Complex. If you like this video, give it a like, comment, subscribe. Most definitely let me know what you would like to see next. It's all culture. Kick back, cook up, and don't be afraid to try something new. Modular synthesis is definitely not my specialty right now, but it will be. See you next time.